I usually start every video with a hook. I come up with a one-liner or an interesting anecdote. Honestly speaking, I couldn't think of anything today, so I'll straight dive into the topic. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 ways to move from India to the US. Hi, I'm Priya and welcome back to our channel It's Okay Yaar. And if you're new today, It's Okay Yaar is a content platform for South Asian immigrants and we aim to educate, entertain and empower them. The first method, move to the US to study on an F1 visa. This is by far one of the most popular ways to move to the US. A lot of my friends and my colleagues move to the US as a student here to complete their masters. You can also move to complete your bachelor's, but that will be costly considering a bachelor's course in the US is for 4 years. Earning a master's degree involves a significant financial investment too, and that involves tuition, fees and other expenses. The National Center of Education Statistics reports that the average graduate degree costs around $19,749 per year in tuition, and this is the fees as of 2020-2021 academic year. Add living expenses and it will be around 25 to 30,000 USD per year. So yes, it is a significant amount and most middle class students would need to get a loan to study here in the US. Having said that, once you complete your masters and get a job, it's also fairly easy to pay off these loans with the right mindset. There are obviously various scholarships available for international students which you can apply for, which will help in the overall reduction of your tuition. The process of moving to US on an F1 visa is that you first need to apply to different colleges and secure an admission. Some institutes require you to give GRE and some don't, but almost all colleges require you to have an English proficiency test, that is either a TOEFL or an IELTS. Once you've secured your admission, apply for the student visa, appear for the visa interview and then fly to the US. Depending upon your course, you either get 1 year or 3 years of post-study work permit after you graduate, and within that period, you need to secure a US work visa such as an H-1B for yourself to continue staying and working in the US. Of course, the whole process is quite intricate and requires a full video by itself, but this is just an overview of how you can move here as a student. Let us know in comments if you'd like us to create a detailed video on F1 visa and how to move here as a student. The second method, through work or an H-1B visa. You've probably heard of this visa. The H-1B visa is a US work visa that allows foreign workers to come and work in the US for a temporary period. It's initially awarded for 3 years and can be extended for another 3 years. In these 6 years, your company can file for a US green card for you. There is great demand for this visa since 2008. The US has conducted a lottery for this visa. To give you an idea, there are around 65,000 H-1B visas allocated each year, and last year there were 7 lakh applications for these 65,000 slots. Also, you cannot apply for this visa yourself. You need an employer to file for your H-1B visa. Now, there are 2 ways to secure an H-1B work visa from India. Either your employer has US clients and you are working on one of those projects and they decide to send you to work for the client and apply for your H-1B visa. There are some staffing companies and consulting companies that find projects for you to work in the US and they file your H-1B visa. There are a ton of fake companies that will take money from you and will not file any visa for you. You have to be extremely careful of such scams and always try to do your due diligence and go with reputed staffing or consulting companies. We have a full video about consulting companies, their pros and cons, and we will link that in the description box. Now, we have an entire video titled Everything You Need to Know About an H-1B Visa. I am linking it here and will also share the link in the description. Do watch it. Now, if you're finding this video helpful so far, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. There is a lot of hard work that goes into creating these videos and we'd love for you to show some love. Please leave in comments the kind of videos you'd like us to create and how you like this video so far. The third method, the intra-company transfer or the L1 visa. Fun fact, this is the method that I used to move to the US in 2017. I worked for Google in India in Hyderabad and found a role in the Chicago office and moved here on an L1 visa. Suppose you're working for a company in India such as a Microsoft, Google, Expedia, Facebook, and these companies have an opening in the US branch, then you can apply for those roles, and if you secure that job, you can move to the US on an L1 visa. This is also called an intra-company transfer. There is a catch, however. To be eligible for this visa, you should have worked in the company in India or the foreign branch for at least 1 year before in a managerial or an executive role or 1 year in a specialized skill role. If you fulfill this criteria and get a role in the US branch, then you can move to the US on an L1 visa. There are 2 types of L1 visas, L1A and L1B. L1A is for managers and it allows you to stay in the US for 7 years total, including multiple visa extensions, and L1B allows you to stay for 5 years, including an extension. We have a good video detailing out everything you need to know about an L1 visa in the US. I'm linking it here and will also leave that in the description box. Method 4. Get married to a US citizen or a green card holder. Probably the easiest and the most difficult way to move to the US too. Easy because you only need to find someone to marry. Tough because in today's day and age, finding someone to marry is probably the toughest thing next to finding a new job. Jokes apart, marrying a US citizen or a green card holder will allow you to be eligible to apply for a green card for yourself and move to the US. Method 5. J1 visa. The J1 visa is a visa issued by the US government to individuals participating in approved exchange programs. It's designed to promote cultural exchange and foster international understanding. Now, there are various visa categories under which you can apply for a J1 visa, such as an au pair, intern, trainee, research scholar, and more. There are a variety of J1 visa programs available, but Indians largely use the following one: the J1 trainee program. This program allows Indians to come to the United States for on-the-job training in a specific field. The J1 intern program. The program allows Indians to come to the United States for internships in various different fields. The J1 Summer Work Travel Program. This program allows Indians to come to the US for seasonal work during the summer months. The J1 Scholar Program. This program allows Indians to come to the United States for research, teaching, and other scholarly activities. J1 visa holders are eligible for a wide range of professions and jobs in the United States. The duration of this visa depends upon the category, but it ranges from 1 year to 5 years. We also have a detailed video on everything you need to know about a J1 visa in the US. We are linking it here and we'll also leave it in the description box. If you found this video helpful and you've made it so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also leave a comment. Would love to reach 10k subscribers soon. These were 5 ways or methods someone from India or anywhere in the world can move to the US. Of course, this isn't a detailed step-by-step video, but a general overview of each method, and we've linked the detailed videos for almost all the methods below in the description box. This video should be a great starting point for you to get started on your research. So all the best, and if things aren't going your way, remember, it's okay, yaar, and they will soon turn around. Until next time, have a wonderful day.